What makes a person truly powerful? Is it their wealth, their position, or something deeper within? Imagine a quiet individual in your life who seems to have an unshakable strength. Have you ever wondered how they carry themselves with such confidence and composure? The truth is, power often comes from the habits we build silently, the small choices we make every day, and the mindset we cultivate over time. In a fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the simple yet profound habits that can transform our lives. Just think about how often you feel overwhelmed by external pressures. Now consider this. What if the key to your inner strength lies in embracing mindfulness and compassion? As taught in Buddhism, these practices can be more impactful than any external accolade. Take a moment to reflect on your daily routine. How often do you pause to breathe and appreciate the present moment? Perhaps you find yourself rushing through life, unaware of the power that stillness and reflection can bring. It's in these small, silent habits that true strength is forged, leading to greater resilience and personal growth. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore life-changing insights rooted in timeless wisdom. In this video, you'll discover 10 powerful habits that can silently elevate your life and transform the way you perceive your world. There's so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. So, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Join us on this journey to unlock your true potential and embrace the silent power within you. As we delve deeper into each habit, you'll find practical advice and transformative insights that can empower you every day. Stay tuned, and let's embark on this journey together. Embracing mindfulness. Mindfulness is one of the most powerful habits you can cultivate. It teaches you to be present in the moment, allowing you to experience life fully. But what does it really mean to be mindful? Imagine walking in a beautiful park. The sun is shining, birds are singing, and the gentle breeze feels refreshing against your skin. If you're truly mindful, you'll notice every detail, the vibrant colors of the flowers, the way the leaves dance in the wind, and even the sound of laughter from children playing nearby. In our busy lives, we often forget to pause and truly see our surroundings. We rush from one task to another, consumed by our thoughts and worries. But when you practice mindfulness, you learn to slow down. You start to appreciate the little things that make life special. This shift in focus can have a profound impact on your well-being and your sense of inner strength. Mindfulness is not just about being aware of your surroundings. It also involves being aware of your thoughts and feelings. Instead of letting negative emotions control you, mindfulness encourages you to observe them without judgment. If you feel anxious or stressed, rather than pushing those feelings away, you acknowledge them. You might say to yourself, "I feel anxious right now, and that's okay." By doing this, you create space between yourself and your emotions, allowing you to respond more calmly and thoughtfully. One practical way to embrace mindfulness is through meditation. You don't need to sit cross-legged on a mountaintop for hours. Even just a few minutes each day can make a difference. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Feel the air entering your lungs and leaving your body. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This simple practice helps to train your mind to be present, reducing anxiety and enhancing your clarity. Another way to incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine is through mindful eating. When you eat, take your time. Notice the colors, textures, and flavors of your food. Put down your phone and turn off the TV. Focus solely on the meal in front of you. This not only enhances your enjoyment of food, but also helps you recognize when you are full, leading to healthier eating habits. Mindfulness can also improve your relationships. When you are fully present with someone, you listen more deeply. You pick up on nonverbal cues, and you respond with greater empathy. This fosters deeper connections and a stronger sense of understanding. Imagine having a conversation where both people feel truly heard and valued. That's the magic of mindfulness in action. As you practice mindfulness, you may find that it leads to greater resilience. Life can be challenging, and when difficulties arise, mindfulness gives you the tools to cope. Instead of reacting impulsively, You learn to pause, assess the situation, and respond thoughtfully. This sense of calm in the face of adversity empowers you to handle stress with grace. Over time, mindfulness becomes a habit. You begin to notice moments of joy and beauty in everyday life. A simple smile from a stranger, the warmth of the sun on your face, or the laughter of friends becomes more significant. These moments, once overlooked, now fill you with gratitude and a sense of connection to the world around you. The teachings of Buddhism emphasize mindfulness as a pathway to enlightenment. The Buddha encourages followers to live in the present, to let go of the past, and not worry about the future. This practice not only cultivates inner peace, but also allows you to discover your true self. When you are fully present, you can see things as they truly are, free from the filters of judgment and fear. Embracing mindfulness is not always easy. It requires practice and patience. You may find your mind wandering or feel frustrated by distractions. This is normal. The key is to approach your practice with kindness. Each time you bring your focus back to the present, you strengthen your mindfulness muscle. Incorporating mindfulness into your life doesn't have to be complicated. Start with small steps. Perhaps you set aside a few minutes each day for meditation or choose to be fully present during a meal. As you continue to practice, you'll find that mindfulness becomes more natural. It weaves itself into the fabric of your daily life, enriching your experiences and empowering you to face challenges with a calm heart. By embracing mindfulness, you not only gain a sense of inner strength, but also cultivate compassion for yourself and others. You learn to appreciate the beauty in every moment and the lessons that come from each experience. This awareness transforms the way you see the world and your place in it, allowing you to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and grace. As you reflect on your journey towards mindfulness, remember that it is a lifelong practice. There will be ups and downs, but each moment is an opportunity to begin anew. With every breath, you can return to the present and embrace the power that lies within. This is the essence of mindfulness, a gentle yet profound way to navigate the world, leading to a deeper understanding of yourself and a more powerful way of living. In a world filled with desires and expectations, practicing non-attachment can feel challenging. Yet, this habit is at the heart of many Buddhist teachings and is essential for true power and freedom. Non-attachment does not mean we stop caring. Instead, it teaches us to hold things lightly and find peace in the present moment. Think about how often we cling to people, possessions, or outcomes. We may desire a promotion at work or long for approval from others. But when we cling too tightly to these desires, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Imagine feeling joy in your achievements, but not letting them define your worth. This is the essence of non-attachment, experiencing life without being bound by it. When we practice non-attachment, we learn to enjoy life's gifts while understanding that they are temporary. It's like holding a beautiful flower. You can admire its beauty and fragrance, but you also know it will eventually wilt. If you let it go when the time comes, you can appreciate the memories it brought without being saddened by its passing. This principle extends to our relationships. Often, we may want others to act in a certain way to make us feel happy or secure. When we let go of those expectations, we can experience love more fully. It frees us from the burden of trying to control others and allows our relationships to flourish naturally. Buddhism teaches that our suffering often comes from our attachments. The more we cling, the more we suffer when things change. Life is full of uncertainties, and by accepting this, we can find peace in any situation. For example, think about a time when you lost something dear to you. Instead of mourning the loss, you can focus on the joy that item brought you. This shift in perspective can be incredibly freeing. Let's explore practical ways to cultivate non-attachment in our daily lives. Start by identifying what you are attached to. Is it a job title, a relationship, or perhaps a specific outcome for a project? Acknowledge these attachments without judgment. Simply observing your feelings can help you understand where you may be overly attached. Next, practice gratitude. Instead of fixating on what you lack, focus on what you have. Take a moment each day to appreciate the simple things, a warm cup of tea, a friendly smile, or the beauty of nature. This practice shifts your focus away from attachment and helps you recognize the abundance in your life. Mindfulness is another powerful tool. When you find yourself clinging to a desire, pause and breathe. Observe your thoughts and feelings without getting lost in them. This moment of awareness can create space between you and your attachment, allowing you to let go more easily. Meditation can also be a profound way to cultivate non-attachment. Set aside time to sit quietly and reflect. Focus on your breath and allow your thoughts to come and go like clouds passing in the sky. This practice teaches you that thoughts and feelings are transient. You can observe them without being consumed by them. Non-attachment also encourages us to embrace change. Life is in constant motion, and resisting change often leads to suffering. Instead, practice accepting change as a natural part of life. When you find yourself facing unexpected circumstances, remind yourself that every ending is a new beginning. This perspective can help you adapt and thrive, even in challenging times. Let's consider the story of a monk who lost his prized possession, a beautiful singing bowl. Instead of dwelling on his loss, he reflected on the joy it brought him while he had it. He began to see how this experience taught him to find joy in the present moment, rather than in material things. This realization opened his heart to new experiences and connections with others. Embracing non-attachment can lead to greater inner peace and strength. When you learn to let go of the need to control every aspect of your life, you become more resilient. You can face challenges with a calm heart, knowing that your worth is not defined by external circumstances. As you continue to cultivate non-attachment, you may notice a shift in how you experience life. You might feel lighter, more open to new possibilities. Relationships can become richer and more fulfilling when you approach them with a sense of freedom rather than expectation. Remember, practicing non-attachment is a journey, not a destination. Be gentle with yourself as you explore this habit. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. With each step, you are moving closer to a life filled with true power and contentment. In summary, practicing non-attachment allows you to experience life fully while freeing you from the burdens of expectations and desires. By holding things lightly, you can find joy in the present moment and foster deeper connections with others. Embrace this journey with an open heart, and you'll discover the silent strength that comes from letting go. Developing inner peace and calm. In our chaotic world, the search for inner peace can feel like a distant dream. But what if achieving calmness is simpler than you think? The journey toward inner peace begins with understanding its importance in our lives. Imagine a serene lake, undisturbed and tranquil. This is the state of mind we strive to cultivate. When our minds are calm, we can better face life's challenges and navigate our emotions with grace. One way to develop this inner peace is through the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness invites us to focus on the present moment without judgment. Have you ever found yourself lost in thoughts about the past or future, feeling anxious or overwhelmed? Mindfulness encourages us to redirect our attention to the here and now. It allows us to appreciate the beauty of life as it unfolds, one moment at a time. Consider incorporating simple mindfulness exercises into your daily routine. Start with just a few minutes each day. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. Feel the air filling your lungs and gently release it. As thoughts come and go, acknowledge them without getting attached. This practice can help you create a mental space where you can experience peace amidst the noise of life. Another important aspect of finding inner peace is letting go of our attachment to outcomes. Often, we hold tightly to our expectations, wanting things to go a certain way. But life is unpredictable, and clinging to our desires can lead to frustration and disappointment. Instead, try to embrace the idea of acceptance. When we accept situations as they are, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Imagine facing a challenging situation like a job interview. Instead of obsessing over the outcome, focus on doing your best in the moment. Trust that whatever happens is part of a larger plan. This shift in perspective can bring you a sense of calm, allowing you to perform with confidence and ease. Gratitude is another powerful tool for cultivating inner peace. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. Try starting each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. These can be small, like the warmth of the sun or a smile from a stranger. This simple practice can elevate your mood and help you approach the day with a peaceful heart. Moreover, developing inner peace often involves nurturing positive relationships. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Toxic relationships can drain your energy and disrupt your tranquility. Choose to spend time with those who encourage your growth and foster an atmosphere of understanding and respect. When you feel supported, it becomes easier to maintain your inner calm. Silence and solitude can also play significant roles in finding peace. In our busy lives, we are often bombarded with noise and distractions. Make time for silence. Whether it's a walk in nature, a few minutes of meditation, or simply sitting in a quiet room, allowing yourself to be still can recharge your spirit. These moments of solitude can lead to profound insights and deeper connections with yourself. In addition to silence, consider the power of a mindful routine. Establishing a daily practice that includes meditation, reflection, or journaling can create a sanctuary of peace within your busy life. Start your mornings with a few moments of quiet reflection, setting a positive tone for the day ahead. As you cultivate this habit, you'll notice how it impacts your overall well-being. Physical activity is another avenue for finding calm. Engaging in movement, whether through yoga, walking, or dancing, can release pent-up energy and stress. It allows you to connect with your body and brings awareness to your physical sensations. When your body feels good, your mind follows suit, contributing to a state of peace. Lastly, always remember the importance of self-compassion. We often judge ourselves harshly, holding on to guilt and regret. Instead, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Acknowledge that you are human, and it's okay to make mistakes. When you show compassion to yourself, it becomes easier to find peace. You create a safe space within where you can learn and grow without the weight of self-criticism. Developing inner peace and calm is a journey, not a destination. It requires practice, patience, and dedication. As you integrate these habits into your life, you'll find that your inner strength grows and the storms of life become easier to weather. Remember, the path to peace lies within you, waiting to be uncovered and embraced. Developing inner peace and calm. In the hustle and bustle of life, finding inner peace can seem like an impossible task. Yet, it is one of the most powerful habits you can cultivate. Inner peace is not just the absence of noise or chaos. It is a state of being where you feel centered and grounded, no matter what is happening around you. Imagine being able to navigate life's storms with a calm heart and a clear mind. This is the essence of inner peace. One way to develop inner peace is through the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches us to focus on the present moment. When we are mindful, we are not lost in thoughts about the past or future. Instead, we pay attention to our breath, the sensations in our body, and the world around us. This awareness brings clarity and a sense of calm. Have you ever noticed how stress often arises from worrying about things that have not happened yet? Mindfulness helps us recognize these thoughts for what they are, just thoughts. They do not have to control us. Another essential aspect of cultivating inner peace is learning to let go. Letting go means releasing attachments to outcomes, expectations, and even emotions. We often cling to our desires and fears, thinking they define us. However, true strength lies in accepting what is and finding peace within that acceptance. This doesn't mean we should stop striving for our goals. Rather, we learn to enjoy the journey without being overly attached to the results. Meditation is a powerful tool for achieving inner peace. Just a few minutes of meditation each day can significantly impact your mental state. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. If thoughts arise, acknowledge them, but gently guide your focus back to your breath. This simple practice can help calm the mind and bring about a sense of tranquility. With time, meditation can transform your ability to remain peaceful, even amid chaos. It's also vital to create a peaceful environment. Our surroundings can greatly influence our state of mind. Decluttering your space, adding soothing colors, and incorporating elements of nature can all help foster a calm atmosphere. Think about how you feel in a tidy, serene space compared to a chaotic one. By surrounding ourselves with peace, we reinforce our internal state. Furthermore, embracing nature can profoundly affect your inner peace. Spending time outdoors, even for a short walk, allows you to connect with the world around you. The sounds of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the warmth of the sun can all bring a sense of calm. Nature reminds us of the beauty and simplicity of life, helping us to step back from our worries and breathe deeply. Another powerful practice is gratitude. When we focus on what we are thankful for, we shift our perspective from what is lacking in our lives to what is abundant. This shift creates space for peace. Every evening, take a moment to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. This practice encourages a positive mindset and helps you appreciate the present moment. Let's not forget the importance of self-compassion. Many of us are our harshest critics, constantly judging ourselves for our mistakes. However, cultivating self-compassion allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. When you make a mistake, instead of berating yourself, pause and offer yourself the same compassion you would to a friend. This practice fosters an inner sense of peace and acceptance. In Buddhism, the concept of non-attachment plays a significant role in achieving inner peace. By recognizing that everything is impermanent, we can learn to appreciate the present moment without clinging to it. This understanding helps us navigate life's changes with grace and ease. The more we practice non-attachment, the more we find joy in life's fleeting moments. Additionally, setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining inner peace. It's okay to say no to things that drain your energy or disrupt your peace. By protecting your time and space, you create an environment conducive to calmness. Remember, prioritizing your well-being is not selfish. It is necessary. Engaging in creative activities can also foster inner peace. Whether it's painting, writing, or playing music, creativity allows you to express yourself and tap into your inner calm. These activities can serve as a form of meditation, helping you focus and release stress. Lastly, remember that developing inner peace is a journey, not a destination. It requires consistent practice and patience. There will be days when you feel overwhelmed, and that's okay. Acknowledge your feelings and return to your practices. The more you nurture this inner calm, the more powerful you become in facing life's challenges. As you integrate these practices into your daily life, you will begin to notice subtle changes. Moments of stress will become less overwhelming, and you'll find yourself reacting with greater calm and clarity. Inner peace empowers you to navigate the world with a balanced heart and a clear mind. Embrace this journey towards inner tranquility, and watch as it transforms not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Mastering self-discipline. Self-discipline, it's a simple word, yet within it lies the power to transform a person completely. Many believe discipline is a harsh master, something difficult to achieve, and perhaps even restrictive. But let me share a new perspective with you. Self-discipline, when understood deeply, is not a cage. It's a key, a tool to unlock freedom, inner peace, and the strength to rise above life's challenges. Consider this. A person without discipline is like a boat drifting on the ocean, subject to every wave and storm. They may want to reach a specific shore, but without control over their direction, they're tossed about by every little breeze. In contrast, a person who has mastered self-discipline is like a sailor with a firm grip on the helm, guiding the boat to their desired destination. Discipline is the guide, not the destination itself. One of the core teachings of Buddhism revolves around mastering one's mind. Discipline begins in the mind, with our thoughts and intentions. The Buddha taught that our thoughts shape our reality. If we allow our minds to run wild, chasing every desire, worry, or impulse, we become enslaved by our own minds. But when we discipline our thoughts, we take back control. It is like taming a wild horse, teaching it to follow our lead instead of running aimlessly. Let's begin with something simple: the discipline of daily mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness each day may seem small, but it builds the foundation for greater discipline in life. Start by setting aside a few minutes each morning to sit in silence, breathe, and center your thoughts. This practice of sitting quietly, observing your thoughts, is like building a muscle of discipline. Over time, it becomes easier to focus, to choose your reactions, and to act with intention. When you become disciplined with your thoughts, something magical happens. Your emotions start to settle. You're no longer reacting to every little thing, every fleeting feeling. Have you ever noticed how much time is wasted on negative emotions like anger, jealousy, or frustration? When we master discipline, we free ourselves from these chains. We choose not to get caught up in them, instead focusing on what truly matters. Self-discipline also applies to our actions. It's about making decisions that align with our true values, even when they're difficult. For example, think of someone trying to meditate. In the beginning, they may struggle with restlessness. Thoughts flood their mind, and sitting still may seem nearly impossible. But with disciplined practice, over time, the mind learns to calm down. They achieve a state of peace, which was once unreachable, through the quiet persistence of discipline. Consider another example in daily life: the habit of mindful eating. In Buddhism, eating is seen as an opportunity for mindfulness. Rather than eating in a rush with scattered thoughts, discipline allows you to slow down, to taste each bite, to appreciate the food, and to recognize its nourishment. This practice brings awareness to each meal and prevents us from overeating or eating out of boredom. This simple practice strengthens discipline and teaches us control over one of the most basic human needs. Think of self-discipline as the builder of your character. Each time you resist a distraction, let go of a negative thought, or choose patience over anger, you're building a stronger, wiser self. In Zen, discipline is like chiseling away at a stone block. Each disciplined choice, each mindful action, chips away what is unnecessary, revealing the truest, purest form within. Self-discipline, at its heart, is about choosing long-term benefit over short-term pleasure. This is not to say we should live in deprivation. Rather, we choose actions that nourish us deeply instead of those that offer fleeting satisfaction. Imagine wanting to cultivate a beautiful garden. If you plant seeds today and tend to them with care and patience, you'll eventually enjoy flowers that last. But if you scatter seeds recklessly and fail to nurture them, nothing lasting will grow. In life, the rewards of discipline often take time to show. Patience becomes a companion on this path. In Zen teachings, there's a concept known as the gradual path. Enlightenment, or inner peace, doesn't arrive all at once. It unfolds slowly, like a flower in bloom. Self-discipline is what nurtures that bloom. Without it, the flower may wither before it has a chance to show its beauty. Self-discipline also gives us resilience. When we encounter difficulties, our disciplined mind doesn't crumble. It has been strengthened, tempered like steel in the fire. Each time we practice self-discipline, we grow our capacity to endure and to stay focused, even in the face of life storms. This resilience becomes a source of silent strength, allowing us to meet challenges with calm and confidence. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to practice self-discipline is to be consistent in small, positive habits. You might set a goal to meditate for 5 minutes every day, to journal your thoughts each evening, or to exercise regularly. These small actions, performed consistently, have a powerful effect. Over time, they reshape the mind, training it to be steady, focused, and resilient. Now, a final word about the joy of self-discipline. Many people think discipline is only about sacrifice, about denying oneself. But true discipline leads to joy. the joy of self-mastery, of knowing you're in control, that you are the master of your own mind and actions. In Buddhism, this is sometimes referred to as the bliss of discipline. It's a quiet happiness that arises from knowing you're no longer controlled by whims or impulses. In this way, self-discipline is not a heavy burden. It is a pathway to lightness, to freedom from inner chaos. When you commit to this path, you begin to uncover a strength that was always within you. Harnessing gratitude for growth. Gratitude is like a gentle breeze that can refresh the spirit and open the heart. In our busy lives, it's easy to focus on what we lack rather than what we have. But in Buddhism, gratitude is seen as a powerful force that can transform our perspective and nurture our growth. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, which can lead to a profound sense of peace and empowerment. Think about the last time you felt truly thankful. Maybe it was for a friend who supported you during a tough time, or perhaps it was a beautiful sunset that took your breath away. These moments of gratitude can lift our spirits and remind us of the goodness that exists in our lives. It's not just about being polite or saying thank you. It's about recognizing the value of our experiences and the people around us. When we cultivate gratitude, we start to notice the small joys in our daily lives. The warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of a loved one, or the taste of our favorite meal can all become sources of appreciation. This shift in focus can make even the most ordinary moments feel special. By training our minds to notice and celebrate these little things, we enrich our lives and become more resilient in the face of challenges. In Buddhism, gratitude is also closely tied to the practice of mindfulness. When we are fully present in the moment, we can appreciate our surroundings and the people in our lives more deeply. Mindfulness helps us slow down and take a breath, allowing us to recognize the beauty in the mundane. It encourages us to pause and reflect on what we are thankful for, which can lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. One of the most profound aspects of gratitude is its ability to shift our mindset. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we create a positive feedback loop. This means that the more we acknowledge our blessings, the more we attract positive experiences into our lives. It's a simple yet powerful principle. What we focus on expands. By choosing gratitude, we can cultivate a mindset that embraces abundance rather than scarcity. Incorporating gratitude into our daily routine doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some practical ways to practice gratitude regularly. Gratitude journaling. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you are grateful for. They can be big or small. What matters is the act of acknowledgement. Over time, this practice can help you recognize patterns in your life that bring you joy. Mindful moments. Throughout your day, take a moment to pause and appreciate your surroundings. Whether it's the sound of birds chirping or the taste of your morning coffee, allow yourself to feel gratitude for these experiences. Express appreciation. Make it a habit to express your gratitude to others. A simple thank you can go a long way in strengthening relationships and fostering a sense of community. Let people know what they mean to you, and watch how this enhances your connections. Gratitude rituals. Create small rituals around gratitude, like lighting a candle and reflecting on what you appreciate before a meal or during your evening wind down. These rituals can serve as gentle reminders to cultivate gratitude in your life. Reframe challenges. When faced with difficulties, try to find a silver lining. Ask yourself what lessons you can learn from the situation. This reframing can help you grow and build resilience. Gratitude is not just about feeling good, it's also a path to personal growth. Research shows that practicing gratitude can lead to better mental health, improved relationships, and even enhanced physical well-being. When we appreciate what we have, we become more optimistic and hopeful about the future. Moreover, gratitude can help us navigate tough times. During moments of hardship, it may seem challenging to find anything to be thankful for. However, even in the darkest hours, there is often a glimmer of hope, whether it's the support of friends and family or the lessons learned from our struggles. By recognizing these moments, we can foster resilience and find strength to move forward. In Buddhist philosophy, Gratitude is also intertwined with the concept of interdependence. We are all connected, and our lives are shaped by the actions and kindness of others. When we acknowledge the contributions of those around us, we deepen our appreciation for the collective effort that brings joy and support into our lives. This understanding can lead to greater compassion and a sense of responsibility to uplift others in return. By nurturing gratitude, we can create a ripple effect that extends beyond ourselves. When we express appreciation, we inspire others to do the same. This positive energy can foster a more supportive and caring community. Imagine a world where everyone took a moment each day to recognize the goodness in their lives. How transformative that would be. As we cultivate gratitude, we also learn to embrace impermanence. Life is ever-changing, and by appreciating the present moment, we can let go of our attachments and fears. This acceptance can lead to greater peace of mind and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Gratitude teaches us to cherish what we have while remaining open to new experiences and opportunities. Ultimately, practicing gratitude is a journey. It requires patience and consistency, but the rewards are immense. By embracing this powerful habit, we can empower ourselves to lead richer, more meaningful lives. Gratitude has the potential to shift our entire perspective, allowing us to navigate life with a sense of wonder and appreciation. So, as you move forward, remember the power of gratitude. Allow it to guide your thoughts, actions, and interactions. Embrace the small joys and the beauty that surrounds you, and watch how it transforms your life. Each moment of gratitude is a step toward greater empowerment, resilience, and growth. Building resilience through adversity. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, like the waves of the ocean. Some days, the sun shines brightly, and everything feels easy. Other days, dark clouds gather, and challenges seem overwhelming. But what if I told you that the very obstacles you face are not just roadblocks? Instead, they can be stepping stones to your inner strength and resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficulties. It's about facing life's challenges with courage and determination. In Buddhism, we learn that suffering is a part of life. Accepting this truth can help us shift our perspective. Instead of seeing challenges as burdens, we can view them as opportunities for growth. Imagine how different your life could be if you welcomed each hardship as a chance to become stronger. Think of a time when you faced a significant challenge. How did you react? Did you feel defeated? Or did you find a way to rise above it? Often, our initial response to adversity can shape how we navigate future struggles. When we approach difficulties with a mindset of learning, we cultivate resilience. This mindset allows us to see failures not as the end, but as valuable lessons. Buddhism teaches us about the concept of impermanence. Everything in life is temporary, including our struggles. When you remind yourself that tough times will eventually pass, it can be easier to cope. Imagine holding a beautiful flower in your hand. It's vibrant and full of life. But over time, it will wilt and fade. Life is much the same. Challenges are temporary, but how we respond to them can leave a lasting impact on our character. One way to build resilience is through mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness helps you stay present during tough times. Instead of getting lost in worries about the future or regrets about the past, you learn to focus on the here and now. When adversity strikes, take a moment to breathe deeply. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, whether it's sadness, anger, or fear. Recognizing and accepting these feelings is the first step toward overcoming them. Another important aspect of resilience is community. Connecting with others who have faced similar challenges can provide support and encouragement. In Buddhist teachings, we often talk about the Sangha, or community of practitioners. Engaging with a supportive group can remind you that you are not alone in your struggles. Sharing your experiences and listening to others can foster a sense of belonging and resilience. Building resilience also involves self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned. But remember, everyone experiences setbacks. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. just as you would for a friend facing a difficult time. Self-compassion allows you to recover more quickly from disappointments and helps you maintain a positive outlook. Another powerful practice for resilience is gratitude. Even in tough times, there are always things to be thankful for. Make it a habit to reflect on what you appreciate in your life, no matter how small. This practice can shift your focus from what's wrong to what's right. By recognizing the good, you build a reservoir of strength that can help you through difficult moments. As you cultivate resilience, it's essential to embrace flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to adapt is crucial. Sometimes, our plans may not work out, and that's okay. Rather than clinging tightly to your expectations, allow yourself to be open to new possibilities. This adaptability can lead you to unexpected paths that may be even more rewarding than what you initially envisioned. Consider the metaphor of bamboo. Bamboo bends with the wind, but does not break. It is flexible and resilient, able to withstand storms. By adopting this mindset, you too can learn to bend and sway with life's challenges, finding your balance instead of breaking under pressure. Moreover, resilience grows stronger through practice. Each time you face a challenge and overcome it, you build your resilience. Just as a muscle strengthens with exercise, your ability to handle adversity grows with each experience. Reflect on past difficulties you have navigated. What strategies helped you? What did you learn about yourself? This reflection reinforces your ability to handle future challenges. In Buddhism, we also learn about the importance of equanimity. Equanimity is the ability to remain calm and balanced, regardless of life's circumstances. When you practice equanimity, you develop a steadiness that allows you to face adversity without being overwhelmed. This doesn't mean you won't feel emotions. Rather, it means you won't be controlled by them. To cultivate equanimity, begin by observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Acknowledge them, but try not to cling to them. This practice helps you create a space between your experiences and your reactions. Over time, you'll find that you can respond to challenges with greater clarity and calmness. Lastly, remember that building resilience is a journey, not a destination. There will always be new challenges to face, but with each experience, you become stronger and more capable. Embrace the journey and trust in your ability to grow through adversity. Each setback is an opportunity to learn and evolve. In conclusion, the path to resilience is paved with mindfulness, community, self-compassion, gratitude, adaptability, practice, and equanimity. By integrating these principles into your life, you can transform adversity into a powerful catalyst for personal growth. Embrace the challenges you face, knowing they will lead you to greater strength and resilience. Just like the waves of the ocean, you can rise and fall, but always come back stronger. Life may not always be easy, but your ability to navigate it with resilience can make all the difference. Fostering humility and selflessness. In our journey toward empowerment, we often overlook the power of humility and selflessness. It may seem paradoxical, but true strength lies not in boasting about our achievements or asserting our dominance. Instead, it is found in our ability to recognize our place within the larger tapestry of life. When we foster humility, we open ourselves up to deeper connections and a more profound understanding of the world around us. Let's start with humility. To be humble means to recognize that we are part of something greater than ourselves. It invites us to acknowledge that our successes are often the result of the support and contributions of others. Think about a time when you received help or encouragement from a friend or mentor. That moment likely taught you the value of collaboration and community. When we embrace humility, we shift our focus from me to we. This shift enables us to appreciate the collective efforts that shape our lives. In Buddhism, humility is often seen as a form of wisdom. It allows us to remain open to learning, to listen without judgment, and to see the beauty in the diversity of experiences around us. When we practice humility, we become more approachable and relatable. Others feel more comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings with us. This openness nurtures trust and builds stronger relationships, whether in our personal lives or professional endeavors. Selflessness is closely tied to humility. It means putting the needs and well-being of others before our own. This doesn't mean neglecting ourselves. Rather, it means recognizing that our happiness is intertwined with the happiness of those around us. When we act selflessly, we cultivate a sense of belonging and connection that enriches our lives. Think about the moments when you've helped someone in need. That feeling of joy and fulfillment often outweighs the satisfaction we get from pursuing our desires alone. Consider the concept of Sangha in Buddhism, which refers to the community of practitioners. When we come together in support of one another, we create a space for growth and healing. Each of us plays a vital role in this community, and by being selfless, we contribute to the well-being of all. This interconnectedness is a source of strength, allowing us to face challenges together and celebrate each other's successes. Moreover, fostering humility and selflessness cultivates resilience. When we encounter difficulties, the support of others can be a lifeline. A humble person understands that it's okay to ask for help. In contrast, someone who lacks humility may resist reaching out, fearing judgment or rejection. But remember, vulnerability is a sign of strength. By allowing ourselves to be seen in our struggles, we invite others to share their experiences, creating a powerful bond of empathy and understanding.